What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about how people have been making millions of coins right now in Madden 24 Ultimate Team. The first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to check out this Primetime Elite Legends pack. Now, remember, like I told you guys, the primary focus of trying to make coins in this game is to strike when the iron is hot. So there's a few times when EA Sports will drop things and it'll be like, oh, all right, that's cool. You see that the last time they just dropped that, whatever that bundle was, right? The Platinum bundle, we didn't buy any of them. And they gave us a time limit to buy it because they were getting really greedy with that bundle. And a lot of us started to make like, less than 700K. And I was getting reports that it wasn't as good as when I first put it out because I made 1.2 million off that Platinum bundle one time. I made another 800. So I was making coins off of it. And then EA Sports saw that people were looking for it. So they decided to just put it out all the time. No, we're not going to do that. In these cases right now, right, this Primetime Elite Legends pack, because of what's in it, there's a very, very big chance that you're going to get something crazy out of this Primetime Elite, Elite bundle or pack or whatever they want to call it, right? So we're going to definitely get this one. Now, this is where it gets really, really crazy, right? Some of you guys are going to pull the highest level card out of this. Some of you guys will pull garbage, all right? But it's a gamble. This is something that I want you guys to understand. I don't just go in here and buy bundles willy-nilly. Shout out to my dudes from the UK because I know what EA Sports is doing. So I have to look at the value of everything. Now, would I complete this set? Would I complete the Bruce Smith set that takes 15 cards and you don't get anything back? No, that doesn't make any sense. So I would look at the value of each one. So they're currently selling for 28,000. Look, bro, you're gone. Like, I'm not going to complete your set. If anything, I would just buy you outright. So it doesn't matter to me about the price. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to get rid of them. I'm not doing the set. Make sure you guys keep that in mind. It's very, very important that you guys understand as you're doing these things that I'm showing you, you have to know when to get rid of stuff. You have to understand exactly what EA Sports is doing, because if you think that it makes sense to complete a set because you're getting the cards, that is very, very foolish. All right. And then now with this, he just sold for 29,000. All right, bro, you're going right now. Like it ain't a question. And everything that you do when you do that, do me a favor, when you're doing it on the launch day, when the packs are actually out there, put it up for 8 hours. Whatever the last price was, put it up for 8 hours, because as the market is really, really broken, so people won't really know what the actual median price is for a few hours. So you see like how he jumped up to 29? If you just put him up there for those prices, they'll sell, but you got to do the 8 hour thing. Now, when you come back, and for whatever reason it's not selling, then you can adjust it. But within a couple hours, it should actually sell. Now remember, for those 2,800 points, you get all of these packs in the one thing. Now we got a bunch of 82s. They were all garbage, right? But it doesn't really matter. Whatever the situation is, yo, look, we're just putting these up, we're selling them, whatever, and we're gonna see what's going on. Now, with the 85 plus, this is where the glitch actually is. All right, this is where people actually like, yo, G, I've been pulling some heat. And I'm like, yo, you sure? They're like, yo, G, you got to get the pack. Now, remember, the plus is silent. Is there a guarantee that I'm going to pull anything good out of this pack? Probably not. They gave me a base 85. All right. Now, you would get a different animation if it was something better. And like I said, with the way that this is, it just sold for 90K. We're going to get rid of them for 90K. But what happens is, if you wait too long, right? And, you hold on to these cards, they drop really, really quickly. The only reason on the first day of the launch that you make a lot of coins like this is because people are actively buying the cards. So when they're actively in there buying the cards, you go ahead and do it. Now, I know some of you guys are going to ask about like, yo, G, why wouldn't you keep some of them and do the set? Let me just explain to you guys what's happening, right? If you do either the Shannon Sharp or the Bruce Smith set, right, you are going to lose coins. All right, because these don't make any sense. When you look at the amount of coins that an 82 gives you, it's like 20K, what was it, 29? So let's just say 30, right? And you need 5 of them, so that's 150, well, no, that's 6. You need 6 of them. So like that's 6 times 30, that's 180K. And then the 79s, they go for about 13K or something like that. Let's take a look at the catalog. You're like 13K. So then you're low, you're slowly putting together a lot of ridiculous stuff. And then these, you just saw that he's going for like 90K, right? So that's another 270. So if you're doing the set, it's actually going to cost you more than just buying the card outright. So when you do those packs, you sell them immediately as you're doing as you're actually doing it. Now, you can see right now that nothing has sold, right? But you see that I put them up for 8 hours, so I'm not really worried about it. I'm just leaving them there. Whatever happens, happens. But you can check the prices of what is actually going on in the store. This week wasn't really good. The only pack that would really be good, to be honest, well, not the only pack, the only players, if you pull the limited Cromartie. Other than that, the players are pretty much trash. There's nothing really going on. Nobody really plays, OP. Also, note, right, that the overalls have moved up to 88 from 87 for the Legends. So they're starting to gradually pick it up. We'll see how they start to do the speed and the different thresholds, because we saw what they did with Deion Sanders, but I'm just showing you guys the price ranges as of right now. Now remember, this price is going to continue to drop. So when you open that pack, depending on what's going on, you may have a different variation. You see what I'm saying? You may get a full Shannon Sharpe, like, yo, G, what should I do? You're gonna tweet me, what should you do? Get rid of them. Because those base cards are not limited. Now with Cromartie, if you pull Cromartie out of that 2,800 point set, obviously I would sell them immediately. All right, now let's take a look at some of the other things that are going on within the store. The Campus Hero Starter Pack, right? These are B&Ds. I'm getting reports that you guys are telling me that EA is wrongfully giving you B&Ds for for money that you're spending. Read what the description says, because I actually pointed this out in one of the other videos. EA Sports is doing whatever they want. Do not buy things that give you B&Ds. Other than the fact that I got one thing that was a B&D at the launch of the game with the starter pack, like the Aaron Rodgers and the DK Metcalf, that was it, because I needed to compete right away. Now that the game is underway, we have to stop this. We cannot continue to purchase things that we have no value for afterwards. So if you did that, that is the reason that it is B&D. As far as everything else that goes on within the actual game itself, because some of you guys are asking, yo, G, yeah, this was the one I bought right there, the Aaron Rodgers DK Metcalf, and it was, obviously B&D. These other packs, these are decent for getting lower level things. These will come in handy when we go to make millions in the actual team diamonds, right? Because there'll be lower level goals and variations with that. Other than that, there's nothing else really going on as far as the packs and the sets go. If you do purchase, right, Legends packs individually, because some of you guys were asking, yo, G, what about the Legends packs? I don't really trust those. All right. I hear various things, but you can see they have a coin value and they have a point value. I would just hold on to the points and wait for the next AKA drop, and then see what's going on with the AKA drop. And then you go from there. Headliners are totally garbage at this point, so you don't really need to, focus in on that. And you should be good to go. But if you guys luck out with the featured, you're going to be good. Like, pretty much you're going to be good, because you're going to make like 800K off of the Cromartie, and you'll be good and set to go. Now, with everything else that you got out of that pack, right? Some of you guys probably like, yo, G, what do we do with the trash that we get? Yo, I didn't pull the full 88. I didn't get a full Shannon Sharpe. I didn't get a Cromartie. What do you do with the lower levels? Well, what you do is you make different variations of whatever promo was popping. Obviously, the Legends don't have lower levels, so you wouldn't do that. What you would do is you would use the lower levels to make elites. You would make, goals, and then, from the lower level goals, if you get like the 70s that they gave us, you would turn them into 74 to 75. You would go all the way up. You would make team builders. All right, team builders are going to be very, very valuable for a while, because you more than likely will need them inside of team diamond sets. You can make AKA lower levels so that you're ready for the next AKA drop. You can make campus heroes from the lowest level, so you can be ready for the next campus heroes drop, because it's definitely going to be a part 2. These are things that you do with the lower levels. So just because I didn't make out in this video like some of the other guys that sent me tweets that pull full, full legends or whatever, or limited legends, that doesn't mean that you just all got garbage. Utilize what they are in sets, and you will be all set. If you have any other questions or comments about what we just did in this video, go ahead and drop it in the comment section. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You have an unbelievable day. Until next time. One love, y'all.